Hey guys, welcome back to our video series, Learning Programming in a Different Way. In the last video, what we have discussed was an authentication mechanism using orthodox login mechanism and using a login with Gmail. Today what we are going to plan is what we will be designing our registration page in which a person can register a student. And before doing that, first of all, let's get back to our ERD that we started in our initial video to understand what we have to do. So what we'll be doing is we'll be creating our PHP page in the design that is similar to our database. So first of all, we need to understand that we'll be creating a name field, an email field, a mobile number field, date of birth, father's name, mobile number, mother's name and mother's mobile number, city ID, state ID, address, the stream he will take admission into, and date of admission, and also the picture that will be uploading of a student's picture for the profile view. Okay, so we have already created our database. Let's have a peep into that. Okay, our database is student information management, and we have created master underscore student underscore info. So in this first video we'll be first of all designing the page, and in the next video we'll be inserting the data and completely we'll create the dynamic part of the whole page. So first of all, before doing that, let's see what we need to design. When we are talking about designing, there are two ways of doing that. First, you can create your own designs that are much preferable, but if you are in a hurry of learning things and you don't have time for designing and you want to focus more on the development part, then there are a lot of free options available, lot of open source rather options available for us. One of those is this site almsaidstudio.com. This site actually offers a open source template that can be downloaded very easily, and it's free to use, it's legal to use until and unless you keep their copyrights with you. So if you see the end, they're having their copyrights. If you keep these copyrights, they are okay with each and everything, and you're good for everything. Okay, so see, if you see what this template can do for us is it provides us a very good dashboard with all the elements already available in there. We just need to use the classes. We are having some charting, very good charting libraries. We are having all the UI elements, let's say icons, buttons, everything is available. We want to have calendars, they're offering us different calendars. There are some good examples like profile view is one that we'll be going to use in our application in the later stages, and it's really very good. So you can use it, this one, and otherwise you're good to use anything that you want. If you want to design your own, you can design your own, but I have already downloaded this one. So to download it, you can directly go to documentation, and here is a download link. You can download it. So I've already downloaded it. When you download it, you'll be getting a folder like this, and if you see, this is a whole website over here. The exam pages folder contains all the pages, and you can directly use any of those. Okay, so what we are going to do is we'll be designing the page after. So our system process should be like that. After a user is authenticated into the system, he or she should be redirected to our registration page first of all. So to do that, first of all, get back to our code of Google authentication, where we need to do few things. Before understanding why we are doing this, let's see our page. This is our page. So in this particular page, what we need to do is, if you see, there are two images coming out here. So what we want is we want our user image to be here. If you remember, in the last video we have seen Google provides us our avatar, which can be as a URL link that can be used over here. So if we want, we can use those avatars over here directly. That will be very interesting for us. and for our application, and it seems like more worthy application of looking at. So for that, what you need to do is, first of all, get back to a Google Auth code, and in here, if you remember, dollar user data that we have created an object actually contains the whole user information. So just to remind you, if you see over here, dollar user data, so let's do our login first of all. So let's log in into the application. So we are in here. Okay, we did not stop the execution of this page, that is why we directly came over here, otherwise it should not have been over like that. So let's do this again. Right, so if you see, we are having our heads that I want the email ID of the user, that is over here. I want the picture of the user, that is over here, and the picture, key as picture and key as email. So what I'll be doing is, I'll be adding both the data in a session array that I'll be naming it as user underscore data, and I'll create an array of two different fields. I'll call first field as email, and I'll just add user email over here. Then I'll add picture URL, so I'll say picture, and I'll add it as user data picture. Now I'm having these two sessions over here, and in this session array of user data, I can access email and picture onto any page that I like to have. So what I'll be doing is, and another thing is, we will be redirecting our page to student_reg.php, which I have already added in pages folder. So this is our page that I have already created for us. You have to create it for yourself. You have to remove all the unnecessary things that you don't want to have in your page, and then the page will be ready for you to use. So if you find any difficulty in doing that, please write it in your comment section, so I can help you out in that. Now first of all, to do that, let's get all those data over here. So to get the data over here on this page, I just have to start a session. I've not yet included the config, so I'll have to start the session over here, and in here I will first of all print the array. To print the array in PHP, we use print_r, and I'll be printing this one, user underscore data. So let's see what we have received. So we have received an array of email and a picture. So we are having both our data. What we just need to do is use the data wherever we want them to be getting used. So if I want only the picture URL, I can use it like this, I hope. Yeah, I can use it, right? So I just need to add this particular variable URL that I have created over here to wherever I want, and I want it to be here first of all, that is in the drop down toggle of drop down user menu. So let's get to our here, and let's see, one, I need to add it over here. Let's see what happens when I do this. So it's not, I'm not able to add it right now. Let's anyways, first of all, just complete this one and see what happens. These are the two places that used this one. Okay, what am I doing? As this is a PHP variable, so it has to get into PHP, guys, right? So you have to use it like this. So similarly to this one also. Now let's see if it is working. Yeah, it's working, right? So we are having a picture in our respective places. So the three places we have added and we have received it. So this was the first step of setting up our page. So the next step is to start our design, and our design has to be in the same format that I need to have created for my database. So I need to have a name and I need to have an email. So let's quickly create this. I've created a div row and I need my design to be in 2-column format. So I've created two divs of 6 column d6 column d6. This one will be name. I'll be calling it as name. I'll be calling it as username. Type text ID name. Then next one is email. Anyways, it's good for us. Email ID email. It will work for us. So right, so we are having name, email address, then we need to have mobile number and date of birth. So just copy paste this one, and here we need mobile number, mobile, date of birth. I'll keep it as date of birth. Again, talking about this one, mobile number, you can add it as number so that it can be this here. Similarly for email address, you should be writing type is equal to email so that it get validated at the front end only without any of the JavaScript needed. Date of birth, you can have it like date, but it's not preferable because choosing this one is a bit difficult as far as the date of birth is concerned. But for the timing, we are keep it like that only. So after date of birth, we are having father's name and father's mobile number. So we need father's name and his mobile number. So what he needs to do is like this. So we'll call it as f name, then we call it as f name. After this we need to say f mobile. Okay, so similarly we need mother over here and mother over here. So here we need let's just change this to f to m. Similarly over here f to m. So just to underscore over here. After we are having mobile number, then city and state. This will be state first of all, and after that city. We won't be having input name over here because here we'll be having a select. We'll just keep a dummy option for ourselves right now, saying select. We will be giving name to this is equal to state, similarly to this one also state. Okay, so we in the same mode, let's change this one to city, and this will also get changed to city, and we're done. Yeah, and then we need address and stream. So just need to have we need address and we'll keep it as text area and not like this, so let's keep it as text area. We'll keep it as text area. Okay, and I'll need this name address and this class form control. I need both these. Just be removing this one. Okay, so we are done with the address, we are done with this one, and the last we will be needing stream we'll be needing. So let's create stream. So we'll be saying stream. Okay, we'll be needing stream also in the select drop down because we are having a table in here. So let's change this one to stream, right? Okay, so we are good with our indentations also, and in the last we'll be needing last two things. One is date of admission, so we need date of admission. Here we'll be having something, let's say DOA. What happened? We'll be needing an input over here, so input type text, it will be date, name DOA, class form control will be the class for this one also. Okay, right. Similarly stream we need this one, so we are good for this thing. Let's see how our form looks like now. Is there any problems in this one? There are some problem with our classes, so we have to add select also as a class of form control. One we need to add it over here and also to here, I hope so. We're having 3 selects, right? So the stream is left. Stream, I've already added it over here. What happened to this one then? Okay, there has been 2 streams. Okay. So in here we do not need select. What we'll be needing is upload, and here we'll be needing input type as file, name, let's say upload, done? Yeah, we are done. Just keep our classes checked over here as form control, and the last we'll be needing a submit button, and we'll remove this one. Let's keep it as 12. We do not need any label for a button, and this will be input type submit and name as submit, value as submit. So we are done with our submit button. Let's use the class as button btn. Keep it as class control, form control also, and btn. And btn success we can use btn success we can use, I think. Okay, right. So or any other class that you like. So this will be a form design. So that's it for this video. Only thing that you should remember is in the next video we will be seeing it. We need to fetch our states from the database. We need to fetch our cities from the database on the basis of state, and then we also need to get streams from the database. So in the next video we'll be doing a bit of Ajax also, and we'll be dealing with the rest of the dynamics that I need to add into this page. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.